Brosplay. Brother, have you ever had a dream?
Sometimes. What was your dream about? Oh, fuck.
I swear I had a dream that I can't remember. At least 2 of them.
That sounds like a lot of dreams, man.
Dream number 1. Balboa Park tournament. And save in a game.
It was dream 2, just a guy saying, "What up, SA?"
SA is spelled E-S-S-E?
I thought so.
I always thought it was E-S-A. SA.
I did not think there was an A in it, no. But because I don't think A's are really pronounced the same way in Spanish as they are in English.
Yes.
That's probably why. I don't know how they're pronounced.
His jot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's Spanish, not a blend of English and accent.
English and accent. I like that.
Pretty sure I have to win all 3 races to win the tournament. That's what I'm just gonna
peel.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't peel at his shit.
That has always made me laugh when like a show has a character that's supposed to be really smart and they peeled out. It's like, let's just leave some fucking evidence here.
Yeah, exactly. And let's notify everyone that I was here.
Oh yeah, it's loud. It leaves marks.
I wonder if those marks are traceable. Like, I wonder if you can get a tire tread off of a burnout.
Well, if Batman's after you, yeah.
Like,
I love the people in this game.
They leap like gazelles.
They double hop. It's amazing. Oh wow.
Oh,
hello.
boys, hey.
Hello everyone.
I think I'm gonna get a boost pretty quick out of that one.
So this is another after work session. So I'm
down.
I'm on the down. I didn't take any caffeine ahead of time either.
Oh, you normally take caffeine? Are you on performance enhancing drugs?
Ah!
Have I been playing at a disadvantage this whole time? That is unfair to me,
yes.
sir.
Yeah. You and I don't make a show together. We actually compete.
Yeah, this is all head-to-head.
We've never told anybody this stuff.
100% head-to-head.
But this is like, we're not in a room, like in a bedroom alone with no other people here. We're surrounded by people. There's a glass wall behind the TV.
It's more like an arena.
6 judges monitor our behavior, and they give us ratings as we go through. So when they're like, like, this joke isn't very good, they give us like a cue card, and it's like, fucking move on, you piece of shit. And like,
great joke, asshole.
One of them is like, we have like a yes man, a no man, a really catty female who's always like,
I love how the yes and no men have to be men, just like by the way you described it.
Yeah.
We have a yes man, a no man, and a yes female.
Well, I'm not done though.
Okay, we're still going.
It's not like an absolute woman, absolute man, and like a weird female. And then we also have a woman who always thinks that the jokes are about our dicks and gives us a hard time about patriarchy.
Okay.
That really keeps us on our toes.
Got to appreciate the patriarchy.
Yeah. And then we have our Twitter guy who's just like, don't say that.
What? Wouldn't the Twitter guy want us to say shit?
No, everything. No, it doesn't matter what we're saying. He's just like, don't say that.
Are you talking like a guy from Twitter?
No. Like, he's the Twitter guy. Like,
he's our Twitter guy.
He does our Twitter.
Oh, that didn't turn out. That didn't turn out at all.
In case that wasn't facetious enough, or you've never watched our show before, it's just us.
Yeah. Like Mitch said, he's tired.
Obviously, the people we had as judges were pretty obviously a joke, but the rest of it, maybe we could have been in like a studio thing. It's really easy to believe that people on YouTube are like professionals when you first find them, and you find out they have full-time jobs and they're doing it out of their basement or their bedroom.
Jesus, these after
the
race
music, yeah.
Holy. Should I try that again? I feel like our car is outmatched.
Jesus, this music is outmatched, buddy.
The music and the pedestrians don't do so hot. Okay.
Would you say that the music was pedestrian?
Music is so pedestrian? Do you even know that? Balboa Park? You ready to drag? Let's do it, bro. Let's drag.
It's like Balboa's like a car. It's like Balboa Park, Balboa drag.
Balboa stop, Balboa accelerate. I'm ready to Balboa accelerate right here.
Yeah, not Balboa go, Balboa accelerate.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you don't put your foot on the goer. You put it on. Ooh, that was weak.
It's also not the accelerator, it's the gas.
I mean, it depends who you ask.
What do you hit? What do electric car people hit?
It's
The goer, I guess.
It is definitely the goer.
It's the electric. Go, go, go! Hit the electric!
turn on the electricity, man. Get that electricity going.
Because brakes are never gonna go away. Because even if we have flying cars, there'll still be air brakes.
Yeah. Because as long as you can go fast, you'll need to slow down, presumably.
You killed that guy.
So?
That was hardcore.
Yeah, it was hardcore. I'm hardcore. I'm in a tuner, bro.
Oh, dude. Speaking
Don't I
of
look hardcore?
How long since you watched Hardcore Henry?
Actually, quite a while. I would be down to put that one back in the old rotation. Get that in there.
Rotation?
Yeah, the rotation. Like, oh man, I gotta lose this fucking race. I gotta lose this whole tournament. Hardcore Henry.
Oh shit, that's the end.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, but you were doing well. Like you hit one thing and it put you in a. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, son
Here
of
we
a
go.
bitch.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
Yes. Cock 9 cock. That's us.
At the end of every race, he says, "Get cocked."
Okay. 9 times.
Yeah, get
You gotta
cocked
chant
9
it.
times.
Instead of 3, oh, what do they call it? 3 cheers? Instead of 3 cheers, we get 9
get
cocks.
Cocked, get cocked. Get cocked. 3 more times. Get cocked.
Yeah, well, we used to do 3 threes was 9, but then 3 nines became 27, and we kind of just stuck with that.
3 nines became 27.
Hillcrest Hysteria. I don't like the sound of that. It sounds like I'm gonna have a lot of turns. It's a circuit race,
Hysteria. Is down in my right. Hysteria.
yeah, that's the worst Hysteria song. You should probably look up the Def Leppard Hysteria song so that it like drowns it out in your mind.
Well, mine was Disturbia.
Oh, right. I was actually talking about Hysteria. What do you know? That was just one of those little coincidence things that happens.
Dude, you want to talk about a coincidence? So the other day, I got a ride home from work. I work in a pizza place. I work in pizza. I don't know if you know that. So I got home.
Apparently.
I got a ride home from work. I'm in the stairwell, and I hear somebody running up the stairs. So I hold the door for them. It's a delivery driver from the place I work, and then we talk for a second. And the guy that his customer is the only person I know in the apartment block.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So suddenly, like, my two worlds
Collide, yeah. It's perfect.
It was just like, right on then.
Oh, shit.
Good job.
Yeah, what are the, like,
Team.
I guess what's one of those small world moments? Fuck, I totally missed
Yeah,
something.
You hit the wrong. Yeah, you. Oh man, I thought this was Sit on the Dick. I was really hoping this was Sit on the Dick, but I don't know who it's by.
It sounds like it, though.
It's like SOD, man, sit on the dick.
Oh, man, I've never...
Ain't talking about shit, man. SOD, man, sit on the dick.
I've never heard that. That's amazing.
The best part is that I discovered it on House of Lies.
Oh, okay.
So Marty's kid is he's a little different than the other kids, and so they go to this like presentation where the principal says, this next group intended to dance to crunk, and as much as we value uniqueness, we also appreciate like whatever posterity or whatever. It's just some bullshit to say why they weren't allowing them to dance to the original song. So instead they'll be dancing to this like merry-go-round bullshit. And then they come out.
This merry-go-round bullshit. I like how you describe that.
So despite what she said, they come out to sit on the dick.
Nice. Just as an overreaction.
And they do like a really intense, like very appropriate dance for the song. where they're like pointing to their crotches and shit like that.
Nice.
And the principal's so pissed, and Marty just has this giant smile on his face.
Yeah,
Like, damn
atta
right,
boy.
my son is different.
Yeah, atta boy.
My son don't take no for an answer.
He's not doing your, what did you call it? Mardi Gras bullshit?
Merry-go-round bullshit. I wish we could throw words like that into our titles, or I would.
Merry-go-round bullshit. That would.
We
be
just
pretty
can't really
sweet.
put bullshit, and I really don't agree with writing shit with like a asterisk where the I
Oh
is.
no leet.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's
leet.
not leet though.
Or yeah, I guess maybe it's not. Come
Oh,
on,
you got this,
you
baby.
son of a bitch! Yes, he did it.
Blake.
Bulake? What y'all want? What y'all want, Blake?
Justin.
Sorry, people. I feel like I might have maximized our
No.
microphone's capacity.
No, actually, you missed the red line.
I did not quite hit that red line.
You-
Oh, we got a car,
you
dude.
I dub edition.
Nice. We got, dude, let's remix it. Just for, what did you say? Posterity?
For posterity's sake.
Yo, Esse, take me to the garage.
Whoa.
It's a nice car, man. I like the 300C. It's a nice looking car, man.
I hate.
You don't like the front, eh?
No, the term instant classic.
Yeah. By definition.
Like, that's not how it works, man.
Just makes no sense. Yeah, I guess that's just another oxymoron that we kind of put up with.
Dude, it's kind of like when you see... No, you know what it's like? When you call something iconic that hasn't existed yet.
Yeah, it is similar.
Like, check out this new iconic...
Well, it's the same as
Hat.
calling something memorable when you're announcing it.
Right.
Like
Or the first annual.
first annual, yeah.
It's like,
People totally do
You're
that.
getting ahead of yourself there, buddy.
Yeah. That's a good point. I guess unless you're starting something like, you know, the first annual Earth Day, which is supposed to be like this thing we do forever. Even then, though, until you pulled it off the second time, it's kind of bullshit. You're right.
I get it. The intention is that you're letting people know that this is going to happen next year, which allows it to continue next year.
Because it'd be way more pretentious if you were like, welcome to Earth Day. By the way, next year also Earth Day. Would just be kind of weird.
Same day. Same day.
Okay, there we go. 300C. So we should sell this.
Oh, right, because it's worth a shit ton.
Yeah, and it's terrible as far as I remember. It handles like a limousine.
Dude, something happened. The music's fucked.
Oh, that was great.
Never mind. The
think-
music's
I
fine.
think the game's just a little fucked, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's why we should sell it. And then, okay, now let's buy a real car.
That's smart, man. That's car management, isn't it?
That's good car management, man. Oh, no, I don't want to manage vehicles. I want to buy. Fuck yeah.
By the way, even though we're synchronized with the music, it's not a good idea to like do shit to the music. It's really hard to make sure that's like perfectly synchronized.
Oh, okay, like for visual gags and stuff.
Mm.
The
Visual
music is
gags,
fucked up, though.
Not that bad though. The music keeps like repeating.
I feel like I want it.
You're the fucking
Dude,
guy.
look at them stats. Look at the acceleration on that baby.
That's pretty intense.
Power to weight ratio.
This thing gives you the power to not have to
So
wait
wait.
because you're moving fast.
So wait, does that mean we're a mechanic? Like it looks like it's just from the shop, right? Like just showing us. Can we customize?
I love how conveniently your hand covers your face.
Oh, okay, no, he doesn't have a face. What up, bro?
Oh,
Looks like the Grinch trying to hide his face.
He looks like you if you were ginger and balding.
Man, something's so wrong.
With the music?
Yeah, something's terribly wrong with it. Oh, right, you have to choose what color you want and then go in and look at the individual colors. Ah, fuck it,
Dude,
it's fine.
just the background music because the regular music is fine.
You're right, it's totally the background music, and that's why it's wrong at the start and end of races as well. Okay, let's hit the city.
Actually, I kind of like this remix. Maybe that's what they meant. The game skips so often it remixes the songs.
Remixes itself. You can't even You can't even design a better game. You don't have to remix it
You
if it doesn't.
can't even... Man, we've talked about this over and over again, but like talking to normies about video game design is so fucking frustrating. Like, my friends were saying that this new Siege update, where there's like a co-op zombie mode, they said it runs well, and I'm like, oh yeah, really well at 24 frames a second on a next-gen console, where it frequently dips every time anything happens.
What they mean is it doesn't freeze.
And they're like...
That's what they're really saying when they say it runs well.
I guess so, but then they're like, yeah, well, you gotta consider there's a lot of things on screen, and I'm like, no, that's what the developers have to consider.
Yeah, it's not my job.
But there's a lot of things on screen. Wow.
Right. And you get to come off of it.
Didn't know you could come off of it. Oh, come off it!
Just look how much more this has to it.
It's amazing.
It's tiny. It burns out real nice. It takes off like nothing else.
Yeah, we're probably gonna win a lot more often.
I don't know what the boost is like, but we'll find out. And
Probably
also,
the same.
you can lean. You like that? You like my lean? Oh yeah, you gotta break back up. $5,000 and a car, an IS 300. Well, we just got a 300C, so I think that's sort of the... Car's like, all right, you gonna race? You gonna let me go through the light?
Dude, there was 3 record scratches.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Autocross.
Like it's pretty quiet for the audience, so they won't hear it as easy. Yo, does that say Nazi?
Yeah, it does.
Nazi?
It totally does. Oh shit, so this is a sanctioned race. Autocross.
City.
Yeah. This is city autocross.
Where?
You-
Like what city?
If you can't tell, we from the city.
Oh, no, sorry, it's Kaminari, USA.
Oh, I have to get a target time? Fuck target times.
Man, fuck targets, man. Fucking, if I saw a target, I'd shoot that target, because I don't do targets.
Yeah, so watch how hard I can turn when I lean and brake at the same time. You're straight 90s, bro.
The no man is telling me that was a terrible joke.
The no man?
Yeah, the yes man said it was decent, that I needed improvement, though. Even the yes man tells me I need to work on it.
Yeah, if the yes man's telling you that it's done, it's done.
Plus, red is 0. You
Yeah.
want to hit that green, bro.
Gotta get in that green.
Gotta get
that green.
bro.
If I fail this, we're definitely not doing it again. Because this is very boring. This is not what this is about. This is about violence.
Oh.
Violence!
That was... Oh, no. Oh, no.
We can do it. We can do it. We can
No!
do it now!
That's unfortunate.
Oh, man. Okay.
Man, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck this. Look for other races. Yes, that's what I would like to do. This is a sanctioned race that would really close off all of these roads in the downtown core of a major city for one asshole on a motorcycle to do a minute lap.
Several people.
No, there was no one else there. That's what I don't understand.
Hmm.
Why would anyone want to watch a race where someone goes one at a time?
That's the most exciting type of race. No
race
stakes
against,
races.
A race against yourself.
A race against time. Because everyone's afraid of time.
The ultimate enemy. You know what I think the downside is to bikes, like the reason that they are somewhat disadvantaged? So when you're in a car, you can hit anything at any speed and you're fine. Your car just stops. But on the bike, you actually...
You are almost getting
That was
mowed.
narrow, man. I like that they designed the cars so that as long as they weren't going to actually hit something, they'll just go. They're not at all worried about giving people their space. That was something they started to do in later GTA games, is cars would actually like try to not touch each other. Whereas in the earlier games, they would just try not to murder each other. But if their cars touched, they were like, whatever, I don't pay for the paint.
Yeah.
It's not real paint.
Juice, you had to pay for everything that happened.
Yeah, you had to repair your car, so every time you smashed her up, you had to fix that. That's cool, man.
It's really cool.
Oh man, this is actually scarier, even though I'm not the one that's gonna die when this guy goes head first
Well,
into
even
stuff.
he's not gonna die. He's fine.
Yeah, that's true. He comes back as many times as he wants.
Dude, you are outpacing these people, dude.
Yeah.
Their lights are dimming in your rear view.
I remember the CFL being a blast.
Which you
man.
don't have, by the way, a
What?
mirror. So how are you seeing that?
That's a very good point. That is a very good point. I actually have one little tiny mirror.
It's like a little convex one for like parking and shit.
Yeah, pretty useless.
Wait, no, convex aren't for parking, they're for blind spots.
Yes. Would you even use a concave mirror for parking? You use concave mirrors for putting on makeup, usually.
Use a concave mirror for a hat.
As a hat. That is another use.
It was like the only thing I could come up with that wasn't an offensive thing to do with a mirror.
There's, oh, maybe not. I was just thinking of a scene from Date Night where she uses a mirror for something weird, but maybe not.
Date Night?
Yeah. That's with Tina Fey and
Steven
Carell.
Seagal?
Yes, that Steven.
You know Steven Seagal used to be a cop, or sorry, is a cop?
Is a cop, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did know that.
Police officer?
Dude, how long is it going to take for these other guys to just show up?
You rolled them, man. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's 7 seconds is a lot.
I want to beat him by 9 seconds. That's the Cock 9 way.
The Cock 9 way.
We should name a road after me for all my great driving.
Dude, students would steal it every semester.
Yeah, but
you
I
need
would
like 6
I would just keep racing so that I can put up the money to make new signs to let them steal them.
The Cock 9 Cock Sign Community College cycle is never ending.
Yeah, and then I would have my personal shop at 69 Cock 9 Way. And everyone would just come and gather, and I would hand out signs.
It would be Cock 9 Street.
No, it's the Cock 9 Way, bro. It has to be.
Dude, it's Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, this is dope. This is what this game is about. A perfect song coming on at a perfect time while you're thundering through the city, and everything's starting to turn to a blurry mess. That's
wow,
the
it's
city
actually
turning.
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just thought it just sounded too much like Marilyn Manson. I love Marilyn Manson. I was just checking out some of his songs that I haven't heard in forever.
The Golden Age of Grotesque is probably my favorite album of all time.
Yeah, man. Fucking.
I have no idea if this song's from that album.
What I love about the band is that every song.
It sounds like we're getting bombed by aliens.
Every Manson song has like usually one instrument is like the reason why the song is so good. And so there's certain songs where like the drums just make it, and certain songs where his vocals do it.
Sometimes the guitar is just super mean.
Yeah.
You're right about that. There's usually a theme. Like one of them is almost oppressive to the other ones.
And it's like the other ones are written to support the one instrument.
Yeah.
So like
and it is often his voice.
What's that song where he's like, "There's a time to discriminate"? Oh, beautiful people.
Sorry. Whispering.
The drums are so fucking good in that part. The build up scene. And there's like a weird like. I think it's a keyboard. It's like,
Jesus! Holy shit!
And he still wins it.
See, it actually spawned me.
Holy shit.
See, that's why you have to stay in a car. Because it is not safe to be out here. Oh my god. Oh, and by the way, I don't have that slow time.
This fucking music is so funny to me.
Oh, it's great. Oh my god. I win that car, by the way, if I win.
Oh, nice.
That's a Bel Air. Yeah, so I don't have my slow time anymore. Because it's only for tuners, sport bikes, and luxury cars.
Sport bikes.
Because sport bikes are not nearly as fast. So obviously that's like the trade-off.
Right. Well, the boost was also very hard to control.
Yeah. Well, you get a boost on this guy.
Oh, sorry.
I just haven't been behind people.
Right.
I don't get behind people.
I ain't proudly number 2. I ain't Paper Jans.
Yeah, like watch how fast I'm gonna end up with this thing.
Wow.
And on a wet road. Woo! Oh, that's the end of the first lap? This is hilarious.
It's just a square.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed that, by the way. I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
heard...
no!
Oh, you're too fast, brother.
I
I'm
just
pretty
missed
sure
it.
somebody told me that Papa John's used to have the slogan "Proudly Number 2"?
Why?
Because they had like I don't know, they had a partnership with a sporting group.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just drove right past them.
Good question. Like, the yes man is saying great fucking joke, Mitch.
Oh boy.
But why would you bring up something you don't know? Great question. Thanks, yes man.
Bringing up something you don't know. Isn't that the most surefire way to start off one of our podcasts?
It's actually
Or one of our...
Well, it's actually a standard
For us, yeah, it's
on
true.
Brosplay, yeah.
It's actually what we should use as the benchmark. If you don't have one completely absurd lie, then
Well,
what's
it's
the
not
point?
a lie, right? Because
It's not a lie if you mean it at the time.
How could a lie be a lie if you mean it at the time? God damn it! The music is so fucked.
Turn it.
And the volume is changing.
At least there aren't people walking through the cars anymore. That part has been resolved.
There's gonna be a different bug for every session.
It might be, because they remixed this game, right?
Right.
So they took all the bugs from the original game and all the bugs from the dub edition, and they just remixed them into the game to see what would happen.
Right.
Yeah, that's my strategy.
So,
My thought.
if you were playing the original Midnight Club 3, would you not have gotten a 300C?
No, you would have. It just would not have been a dub edition. It's my best guess.
What is dub?
Race. What is dub? I don't know. I assume dub edition has something to do with the music.
No, he said the guys over at Dub really know what they're doing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't actually remember that. Yeah, I didn't actually hear him say that. So that's like maybe an auto shop?
I guess so. Maybe this game company had a deal with a jeez.
Yeah, that's violent.
Oh man. Not only am I tired, but I've been blessed recently to work almost exclusively with people that I like. So I have been laughing all day, every...
I think it's telling you to stop telling your story. It was starting to synergize with itself.
It was almost like looping.
The funny thing is that it's the sound of a record skipping, but it's skipping, so I just don't know what to think. Oh my god.
Anyway, speaking of laughing, because now I'm laughing and crying, which is just a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I've honestly been laughing like 8 hours a day for the last like 3 days.
That's
including
pretty sweet, dude.
today, and then you came over and we laughed. Did you see that guy?
Did he just run through the car?
Did you see Bucket Hats run?
Bucket Hats? I did not. Was he sprinting?
No, he was doing like a monkey run, like a sideways hop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he even had his arms like moving up and down.
Really?
Like, oh, we're gonna win this race. Well,
yeah.
He's not gonna win the race.
No, I can't win shit from the starting line.
That's the secret. He just like lawyers everybody, and he like walks.
He lawyers them. I love that expression.
He walks over the line and back over it, and he's like, I didn't say you have to go through the checkpoints. I didn't say you gotta be in a car. I win the race.
All I say, you gotta get back here.
You guys are just get back here. You were the one who followed the yellow fucking arrows. What are you guys, high?
Yeah. You think I put them flares down to not distract you? Whoa, whoa, whoa! It is
This
actually
is a perfect song for this.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some great music on here, man.
Pretty
Just
sure.
from so many eras.
I'm pretty sure they used this this song in SWAT.
Maybe during one of their training exercises.
I wonder who discovered or what group discovered how good music over top of action can be, because it's amazingly effective.
It is, yeah. It is a very effective tool, but I imagine it wasn't like someone sat down with peanut butter and chocolate one day, put them together, and went, "Holy fuck!" Like, it was probably over. You know, some people did some visual effects that like lined up with what was happening, and someone was like, "Oh, that's cool," and then they applied it to like a short scene, and then someone else applied it to a longer scene. I figured this is something I figured you would tell me, but I would ask that stupid question.
I would have no idea.
And you would have an answer for that.
I'm sure Alfred Hitchcock did something.
Probably. He did all kinds of shit.
Hitchcock was amazing. Oh my god, that guy. Birds?
Whoa, oh, that's a movie. Okay. I thought there was something else to go. I thought there was, yeah. So he did Birds, right.
He is, I don't know if they call him this, but I would call him a master of suspense. And he talks about the difference between shock and suspense is that shock is having two people talk for 5 minutes, and then a bomb under their table explodes. That's shocking. But
I just like the way you put that. That would be shocking to me.
This is displeasing.
Shocking thing.
Some would be unhappy with this result. And then
a good example of that would be at the start of The Untouchables, where that guy walks in and puts down the briefcase, and then the girl runs out with it, and she's like, "Mister, mister," and then the whole bar just explodes. You don't remember that scene?
No.
Bro.
The beginning of The Untouchables.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Untouchables since we were kids.
In a long time, eh?
But
damn shame. Go ahead.
So that's shock. But suspense would be showing you the bomb at the beginning of the 5-minute conversation. And then having you listen to this entire mundane conversation knowing that at any point this bomb could go off. And you don't even have to show it counting down. The imagination of the person watching is more than enough to create suspense.
It'll take care of everything.
Yeah, and a great example, I don't know if Hitchcock did this, but there's a movie, a classic film, where a guy puts a bomb in the back trunk of a guy's car, and then a guy and his wife get in the car, and it shows this uncut, like 3-minute scene of them driving places and saying hello to people and stopping and all of this shit before it finally explodes. And it's super suspenseful.
I bet it is, because you're just sitting there going, oh, okay, yeah, in here. That's where it'll explode.
Exactly. And the funny part is that because of the era, the explosion was so poorly done. Like, just terrible.
I believe it.
But the suspense leading up to it makes it a memorable scene.
There's so many things that can make a memorable scene. It's so hard to know what it is that you should do. Like, what will really capture the audience.
I agree.
Is this Alexis?
And next time on Brosplay, I'll discuss one of my favorite scenes, one of my favorite openings to a movie.
Next time.
It's Batman.